Hello, 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 hello. Uh, uh, it's gonna be a chill stream today. I'm just gonna prepare some stuff because me and Maya is thinking about doing a Live2D workshop on Sunday, just to show people how to do Live2D and stuff, and we were thinking about doing like a really sketchy drawing, and then turn it into Live2D model. So like draw like a really sketchy egghead and then animate it in that Live2D and then put it in the avatar, and so everybody can follow it and make their own avatar and try to get started with the program if they want to. So today's stream, I am going to try to see if it's possible. I'm gonna speedrun Live2D. I'm gonna, in an hour, I'm going to make a character. I'm going to animate it in Live2D, and it's gonna be super janky, and I'm gonna put it on my avatar and I'm gonna use it. And if it's not possible, then we have to adjust the time. Yes, speedrun Live2D. Let's go. Okay, let me change to the desktop. Boop. And music. Okay. Speedrun. So first I'm gonna make a... Is it too loud? I feel it's a bit loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to listen to is like nothing you've ever heard before. They call it jazz candy.
Speedrun. I'm gonna open this Photoshop image and then I'm gonna draw something. I'm gonna draw a face. And we're gonna separate all the layers that's needed. So, face. Should I try to draw a nice face? I don't know how to draw a nice face. Something like this guy. Yes, this is a guy. And it's got some huge eyes. Yeah, I think this looks nice. And then I guess it's gonna have a proper mouth. And then maybe it's a cat. We can do some cat ears. Yes, we can do some wiggling cat ears. And then it's gonna have some whiskers. And I've never tried to make whiskers, but maybe they'll work, maybe they won't. And then the eyes is gonna be like this, with some highlights. That's getting too complicated. I'm not sure if I should do that. And this is what we're gonna do today. Let's start drawing. First thing is I need the face. Maybe I should just use the right colored line. Try to make everything as fast as possible. So it's a very sharp, squarish face. I shouldn't be high up with this line. It's fine, I don't have time for this. And then I'm gonna make the head. Or something like this. A proper eraser. That's not proper. Speedrun. Part is silly. I'm just gonna straighten it. So that's the shape of our head. Then we're gonna need a skin color for the shape of our head. Let's just do this and select expand 10 pixel, too much. Expand 5 pixel, too much. Expand 1 pixel. What? It's because my keyboard not working. 2 pixel, yes. Okay. It's 14. Skin color, yes, skin color. It's destroying on top of everything, so you can see it. Merge layers, and now this is our head. And come back to 14. Blackish, yes. Now we do save this as head. And now we make the hair. And we want like 3 layers of hair. 1 in front, 1 in middle, and 1 in the back. Should I do the back hair? I think I'll just do 1 in front and 1 in the middle. So front hair would be like this. Some silly hair. Who has hair like this? It's like a typical Japanese office worker. And I guess we can have the middle hair like that. Actually, let's do the original plan. Front hair like this. We do this whole hair, and when you move the head, this whole hair moves. And then we do a side burn of some sort, or side hair of some sort. Music is so hype. Okay, this is our front hair. And then we're gonna do another layer of side hair, which will go all the way around and come out like this. Let's do it like this. I feel it's gonna look super silly, but I don't care. Yeah, that's good. Erase, 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 erase. That hair is just gonna go all the way from to the back, I guess. That's gonna be the side hair and back hair, and they will not move that much. It's gonna be behind the head, yes. So we have the front hair in front of the head, and then the head, and then the side and back hair behind the head. Now we're gonna color this. And colored hair, pink. Oh, pink. Oh, that's so pink. Purple. What colored hair? Let's go black, grayish black. That feels more like a cat. Maybe the face should be more white. Okay, we have this black hair in front, and then the back hair is gonna be a darker shade of black. How many time have I spent? 5 minutes. Good enough. Okay, back hair. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is good. This is good. Oh, there are some gaps that's not filled. Let me fill them right now. Yes. So when the model moves, the front hair would be like... Okay, that looks super silly, but it's fine. Hair, front, hair back. Then we make 2 ears. Ba, 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 da, ba, da. I guess the ears kind of go further to the back so I can hide them. But in reality, I've drawn the ear kind of blended with the front and mid hair. So it goes behind front hair. Color them. Expand. Let's do a same colored ear with a darker inside. Let's go. Now I saw the brush a dark inside. Brush. Oh, that's very dark. Maybe it's too dark. I don't care. Brush. I have a slightly grayish thing coming out here. No, I don't like that. Let's just go out dark. Yes. I am regretting about this color scheme, but it's fine. Ears. And they have to be separated into left and right. Here, left, here, right. Okay. And then we go neck, 14. Wrong pen. What is happening to my pen? Is this the pen that I was using? Hello Maya, I'm speedrunning. We speedrun Live2D. Let's go. Neck. Well, you're gonna see what you're gonna draw on Sunday. You're gonna separate all these layers. Have the neck, kind of like this. It's fine, it's very janky, but I don't care. I don't know if I should make a clothes. That sounds complicated. Maybe we'll just stop it at neck. Maybe just the neck. Yeah, I'll tell you. You just have to download Live2D actually. And it depends on if you want to follow on your end. I think it would be nice if you follow, then you can ask questions. Yeah, then you just need to download Live2D. And then there is this app called VTube Studio that has a trial, which you could download. Otherwise, I'll just put it on my screen and change it if we happen to finish it. This is not the color of the neck, I'm panicking. The color of the neck is darker than the face. Did I do something wrong? This is the neck. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. I think if I manage to make something today, then there is no problem on Sunday. But if I utterly fail today, then it's gonna be difficult on Sunday. I think we just have the head like this. I'll not make any clothes because it's too complicated to draw. So now we have all of this and the neck. Yes, now we can have the eyes. Let's go, eyes. Ooh. Go this and this. Upper eyelid. Ah. Yes. Now upper eyelid. I want lower eyelid. When you close eyes, your lower eyelid would go up and your upper eyelid would go down. Like this. And I have to separate them into different layers. I'll do that in a bit. Okay, now we separate them. The upper one and the lower one, the upper right. Upper lid R. Upper lid L. Lower lid R. Lower lid L. Ooh, okay, how long have I spent? 10 minutes, okay. And then we need eyeball L. Let's go. It's gonna be white. It is basically everything that's inside the eye. And once it goes into Live2D, nothing will be able to escape from this. Okay. That looks creepy. Creepily large. Eyeball R. Again, it's gonna be a mask. So when the iris is drawn inside, it will be masked below this. So it will not be able to escape. Big eyes. They should be behind, hair front. Yes. And for the sake of being fancy, we will have some transparencies on the hair in front. That's too much. Yes. So you see a bit more of the eye. Hide the hair in front now. Now let's draw iris. Let's go. Pupil. How do I spell pupil? I don't know. What color should it be? I don't know. Oh, creepily large eyes. Creepily large eyes. I don't even know. Let's go. Orange pupil. A little bit dark in the middle. Big anime eyes. The way it opens is very creepy. It's like I'm looking at you. You're not moving in my eyes. Under my surveillance, nobody moves. I try to make it a bit nicer. I'm making a little bit of detail. I like drawing like this. It's cool, but always watching. Yes, it's fun. Once we get in Live2D, we're gonna shape them. About to snap. So you should have this. Okay. Actually, for the sake of fun, we can add it. Add kind of bluish thing. Actually, let's go with black. Just do this, 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 this. Yes, this will always be here. We'll keep this later. Okay, pupil L, pupil R is gonna be separated. That's pupil L, and now this is pupil R. Okay, and now we do highlight R. Let me use white. And do, oh, where is it? Why is it not showing? Huh? Oh, it's behind it? Oh, that's R, that's L, I see. I got it wrong. This is R. So we do this. This is the weirdest eye. But it's gonna move. I think it's gonna look super creepy in the end if I keep doing this. This is not how you draw an eye. Okay, copy one for L. I think maybe on Sunday we have to go a little bit less complicated than this. Okay, so that's fine. And then we draw the whiskers. They might have to be all separated. It's fine, let's draw them all together, see how it looks. Yes. I also need eyebrows. Creepy is fine if it works, yes. I think it's gonna be hilarious. We'll see. Eyebrows. Brow L. Do a thick black brow. This is not the black I was thinking of. No. What is happening? It's black over here. Alright. Okay, this is brow L and this is brow R. Maybe they should go above the front hair. Yeah, so it looks a bit more funny. That's good. Now it's time for the mouth. And for the mouth, you need to draw a upper lip. It's too thick. A upper lip, a lower lip, a different layer, and a mouth hole, which is the hole of the mouth. The hole of the mouth. I'm not digging the orange eyes now. I'm gonna change them Could be a little bit darker. 56, 29. Yes, slightly better. Could be darker. Let's try again. Ooh. Contrast? No. .59. 0.59. Yes, that's a little bit clear. Oh, this looks so sunny. Okay, let's come back to the mouth. This is lower lip. Smashing keyboard. Upper lip. Mouth. And tongue. We draw the tongue now. That's the tongue. And then teeth, upper teeth. Lower teeth. I also don't know if on Sunday we should do teeth. The upper teeth, this is the lower teeth. They're gonna be below the lips. Yes, good enough. Good enough. This is how a character looks like. Let's frame it. Gonna remove the background. Move the guide layer. Let's save it. Test run. Save. Now it's time to open Live2D. Live2D Cupidon. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. How long time have I spent? 20 minutes. I'm not sure if I can rig it in 40 minutes. Let's see. Live2D opened off screen. Here. Yes. You drag the file into Live2D. That's the wrong file. Please stop. That is the wrong file. Let's close this one. Let's drag the right file. Here we go. Yes. Now, it's the complicated part. Every model has a bunch of parameters, and a lot of these you can define them yourself, and a lot of these are predefined by the software you're using. So there is kind of a standard. So what we need is a folder for face, and under face we have angle XYZ. These are all face related. There is also something for cheek, but we don't have a blush for this drawing. But if there is, we can draw a blush, and the cheek is in VTuber Studio. When you smile, the cheek will turn transparency up, and it will make you blush. And then we need a folder for eyes. Have eye open, eye smile. And then we have the eyeball movement. That should be in a different one. Yes, so this one only have eye open, eye smile. And there is also eyeball scale, which makes your eyeball super small, but it's not really useful in VTuber Studio, but it's a defined parameter. Where do we have the eyeballs? Okay, yes, we need a new folder called, doesn't have to be called eyeballs, I just call it eyeballs, and then we have eyeball X and eyeball Y, which is the positioning of the eyeballs. And then we need a new folder called eyebrows. Eyebrows is a little bit complicated. You have eyebrow, X and Y, and angle and form. So this is eyebrow X and Y basically is the positioning of it. Angle is if it's turning inwards or offwards, and the form is from, if I remember correctly, let me have a look at my, I think it's from kind of a sad face to an angry face. Oh. So is it good or bad, Jeff Bezos? Is it good that he resigned? Why did he resign? What? Why? I'm confused. How is the stock going? That is the question. Hey! The other red panda! Welcome, 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 welcome. How should I pronounce your name? What should I call you actually? I don't know how to pronounce that. Fly. Welcome. I'm trying to speedrun Live2D because we're thinking about making a workshop. You? I can never pronounce names right. Anyway, send me a voice recording later. Yeah, we be speedrunning Live2D because we want to make a workshop on Sunday to get people started with the Live2D interface, because I think it's honestly not that difficult, and a lot of people are paying a lot of money for that, and I think they could also give it a try themselves. So that's why I'm trying to see if it's actually possible. Let's continue to, after eyebrows, we have movement. This is another folder that I use for all the unnecessary movement. For example, hair in the front, hair on the side, hair at the back. So when you swing your head, it kind of moves around, and you have breathing. I think that should also be in here. Actually, it's not in here. We should put it in body. So come out. Yes. So yeah. Oh yeah. Then we have ears. This is special for this one. We have the ears and whiskers. Now we're gonna create a new parameter. We call it ears or ear L. Actually, come back. And there is an ID, and this is how the software is find this parameter. The name doesn't matter, you can call it whatever you want, but the ID is how it's defined. So I have -30 to 30, the value. And then when you make a new one called ear R, and here we go. And then we need a, oh, did we separate the whiskers onto two different layers? Quickly check. Oh no, we didn't. It's gonna be funny. That's not good. Maybe I should separate it. Oh man. How can we do that? It's fine, let's do them together. I don't have time for that. Whiskers. It's gonna be very funny when you move. Okay. So that's all the additional movement parts. And then we make a new folder. Let's call it body. Body. Obviously body XYZ. XYZ basically means your body turning on X-axis, Y-axis up and down, and Z as in like this. So like Y is this, X is this, and Z is this. Now we have all the body part. We're gonna make a new folder called the mouth. And the thing about mouth is complicated because you can make it very simple, you can make it very complicated. Basically, the mouth form is not smiling to smiling, and then you have open and close. But then you also, when you're talking, you want like yu sound, but it's hard. You want like the teeth to be part of the talking. So there is certain values that kind of matches right, but it doesn't have to be. You don't have to go that much detail. There are like tutorials on that. Okay, now we have all the stuff that we need, and here we have all the layers that we need. Now we're gonna make. Let me think. How should I proceed from here? We should have. I'm gonna look at my sample project here. Face, neck, bodies, arm. Okay. Let's go one by one from the inside out. First, we should set the masking, as in we have this eyeball L, which is the mask for pupil. So it's clipping ID and highlight. And this will result in, if I move the pupil and highlight, it will never leave the socket. So I can look down around and it will not be flying out of it. And the same goes with the other eyeball. We take the ID of it, put it on clipping of pupil and highlight. Yes. And then I shall go to my sample project. What we're gonna have is eyeball L positioning, highlight. We will do the highlight all together in eyeball L and I. Okay, so we are going to take the pupil and highlight. I do it correctly. Let me double check. Yes, if I take the highlight and the pupil and make a warp mesh, which means they are combined all together, and then we can twist the form of it and bend it and make it weird looking. So we call it eyeball L. And there is some like how fine do you want your bending, and you'll see that. So it generates this thing, which means if I how do I select this? I select some of this, and then I can sort of bend the shape of the eye. Like, it's kind of hard to see like this, but yeah, you see, I can bend this texture, and that's how you create this 3D effect. You basically bend everything to place. eyeball L and eyeball R, which is the highlight R and pupil R. And then together you have IL and IR, which is IL would be eyeball L plus the upper lid and lower lid L. So I think someday I have to explain this extra carefully because it's hard to explain and I also forgot how it is. It's also okay if you forget about putting things in because, for example, I forgot to put eyeball L into the IL lid. So I can just move it in here. You'll be asking questions. Yes. I think we might not be able to finish it. I think we might have to do a simpler thing than this because I think this is getting very complicated with all the highlights and folder structures and stuff. So maybe we'll go even simpler thing. So I'll take this upper lid, lower lid, eyeball, and the eyeball R deformer. Here we go. I R. And this basically makes two structures. We have the eyeball. If I take only one eye, we have all the eyeball and highlight in one sort of group, and you can like twist the shape of this group. And then we have another group which include the whole eye, including the eyelid and everything. And you can twist the shape of this group. So basically, if I twist the shape of this group and then I go inside to the eyeball group, I can twist this one too, and they kind of multiply on top of each other. So basically, when we have this IL and IR, when we turn the head, we'll be twisting this whole group like this, and of course it's gonna be a bit more complicated than this. And then the eyeball movement can still move up and down instead of like if we are turning the head, then the eyeball can't move anymore because we're turning everything. So yeah, basically it's kind of a group thing. Yeah, now we have the eyeballs sorted. We can go to eyebrows. Let's go brow R. Music stopped. Yeah, you're right. Where did music go? I don't know why my YouTube like kind of wants to stop once in a while and ask, are you still watching? Eyebrow is also complicated because we want to change the shape of the eyebrow, we want to turn it around, we also want to move it upside, up, down, and left, right. So we have, let's do the rotation in one group. Because the reason we're doing all this separately, because each of this will be mapped to a parameter. So if we don't have rotation, then we have to, when we're doing up, down, left, right, every step we have to do multiple times because there's going to be different rotations that's up, down, and left and right. And if we do it in layers, then the rotation will be underneath the moving, and then they will be like, it will be a lot more manageable. We have rotation, we have brow position, brow L with R position. We have this, and we also have the usual brow R, which is for the turning face. And same goes with brow L rotation. I think I need a quieter keyboard. Brow L position, so you can move on your face up, down, left, right, and then scroll L, which is with everything. And it doesn't matter if you make too many layers, you can never have too many layers. And it also doesn't matter if you forget one layer, maybe later on you'll figure out you need another layer because it gets too complicated. And then you can always make a new layer, and there is the structure of how the layers on top of each other. And you can kind of squeeze it in there and it won't be a problem. This thing never has any other stuff. Maybe can I attach it? Maybe we can put it on the cheek. So like the cheek will change the opacity of this. So when we smile, we get angry. That would be very confusing, but try that. We have a deformer for whiskers. We'll change this to a bit higher because we have two of them. Preferably they should be separated on 2 layers, but we did not do that. This thing we don't necessarily need mesh, but maybe we can still have it just to make our life easier maybe. Because when you do transformation attached to the parameters, you can also directly edit the mesh of this thing. So for example, if I do mesh generator standard, and you have all these points, come back, these points, and you can drag these points, and it will change. So there's multiple ways of changing a look of a texture. So we have that. Now we need hair front movement. This is some really bad folder structure I have right here. Hair front movement is how the physics affects the hair front, and then on top of that we have hair front, which is when we turn the head. I think we might also need hair to be too complicated, not thinking about it. We'll see. Ear. In my model, I had like different form of the ear. It can twist up and down, it can kind of shakes around. Here we just do the shakes around part. Ear L movement. That's too many grid. Let me try again. Ear L movement. Just do 2 and 2. That should be enough. And then ear R movement. And on top of these we have ear L, ear R, and this is responsible to turning head. And for the head and neck, we probably don't really need anything. For the hair back, we will need one for just a head turning. Hair back. And we have pretty much everything except the mouth. Mouth is very simple. We put everything all together and call it mouth because we have to customize it very much in detail. Oh, we can also set up the clipping mask so it doesn't look so funny. We have the mouth hole, and everything should be inside the mouth hole, so it should be masked by the mouth hole. Did I forget to draw lower teeth? I did. I forgot to separate upper teeth and lower teeth. You know what? In this model we don't have teeth. Makes life simpler by deleting stuff. Okay, now we have all the stuff into, let's see if I had checking the reference model again. Head. What layer do I need for head? I need a face thing, just one. Yeah, I just need one. Rotation. Oh, it's for Z. It's fine, we'll do Z in a different way, more janky way. I have this, I have head, that's it. Then this, we have neck. And that's it. Now, let me close all these, and covering all these, we have a deformer of everything, and this is for Z. This is the janky setup. We'll do 4 and 4. So when you move your head in the Z direction, maybe we'll just like kind of turn them. How am I supposed to do this again? I select all these. And then, yes, I can do this. Yeah. So when we do Z, we're just gonna move it like this. So janky. Great. It's beautiful. Yes. Now we have set up all the structures. Let me think. How should we do? Maybe we should just do it one by one. Starting with the simple ones. The eyeball moving X and Y. Let's find the eyeball thing here. And both of the eyeballs would be moving in unison, so we don't have like weird eye setups. But if you want, you can sort of do a different thing to do a different parameter. So which means you'll need another layer in there to change the distance between two eyes or something. Because in the softwares, they will always move in unison. We do this, we select them, we select this parameter, we do a 3-key form parameter, which adds 3 keys. And the middle one is the default. In fact, we'll lock default so that we don't accidentally move it. And then we slide it to the left. That means the eyeball moving to the left. We move everything to the left. And then slide it to the right, and we move everything to the right. Now I deselect everything. I can slide this around, you can see the eyes moving left and right. So now we have defined everything for the eye, moving left and right. And we can select what is here, what is affected by this parameter again. I go back to middle. If you right click, it snaps to the point. And when we change Y, we do 3 form again. I think lower would be lower, left would be lower. Let me double check. I don't want my eyes to be moving the opposite direction I want it to be. Okay, yes. So lower is lower, and higher is upper. And now, the funny thing about this part is we have defined the y-axis of the eyeballs when eyeball X is at 0. And which means when the eyeball X is at -1, this one doesn't work because we need to define it again. And same with when the eyeball X is at 1 plus 1, it doesn't work because we haven't defined it. We only define it for 0 and 0. And this is kind of a complicated part, and which makes mouth movement so complicated. But luckily, if you have only 2 parameters, you can make it. You can automatically make it by clicking synthesize corners. I clicked it. Why is it not popping up? Janky. I think, okay, I have to select what is affected. Yes. And then we do synthesize corners. Yes. And it will ask you which 2 parameters. You do this, selected objects, go. And now it has synthesized. So when the eyeball X is to the left, it's also moving up and down. And now this button links everything together, so you have a better control. And now you can see there is actually 9 keyframes instead of the 4 that we defined, or like the 6 we defined, because there's the corners that we didn't define. Now we have all the eyes moving up and down. It's very happy, and we can leave it there now. Reset to default. And let's go to the eyebrows. Leave the eyebrows for now. Too complicated. Let's do open and close of the eyes. What time is it? Oh my god, I have 10 minutes left. I don't think I can finish this. It's taking much more time than I thought. Let's do janky closing eyes. For eye opening and closing, we need the eyelid to move, and we need the eyeball area to become smaller, because after we move the eyelid, the eyeball would be outside the eyelid, and that would be creepy. So we have to kind of squeeze it, like here, together with the eyelid, and then you get kind of a closed eye effect. So if I do IL open or IR open and close, we select what is going to be affected by the parameter. We have the eye socket, the lower eyelid, and the upper eyelid, and these are the affected parts. The eye socket is going to squeeze down, the eyelid is going to move down. So let's add 2 keyforms and go to 0. Now we're gonna kind of squeeze everything down, creating this closing eye effect. Here is where we can generate this mesh by changing it directly instead of using the deformer. I do a standard, actually because it's lines I'll do heavy, yes. And I choose the upper eyelid, I do a brush, select all the things that I want, and I squeeze it down to where I think it's kind of right. Oh, it's so janky, it's gonna be so janky, I like it. Actually, I'll do it a little bit nicer. Let's not do it so janky. I'll do this. This kind of adds a line around things, which allows you to bend it nicer. For example, now I have drawn this line along the eyebrow line. I go back to selection, I can drag these points, and it will twist the eyebrows according to the points. So we don't have to just squeeze everything down. And it will look a little bit nicer because we keep the width of the eyebrow. But it's clearly not looking as how I want it. It's not working as I wanted. Try again. Let's squeezing everything down. Yes, this time it's working. I'll squeeze them together and put it in the middle. Yes. Now that's a closed upper eyelid, and the lower eyelid is also gonna move up. In the same way, we can draw a line. Yes. Judging by this, I think Sunday's workshop needs to be much more simple. This is way too complicated. It's drunk, yes. We close this. And now, if I do this, I'll have this animation of closing and open eyes. Now we do the other eye. In fact, I'm going to cheat. No, I'm not going to cheat. I was gonna copy the left eye and mirror it. But I have to change all the parameter name. I might as well just do it here. We need to select what is affected by this parameter. We need the eyeball L, upper and lower eyelid L, and assign it to this parameter. Two keyforms. 1 is open, 0 is gonna be closed. Now, we do the same thing. Up, around, around. Change to cursor selection. Select all these key points. Up. Select all these key points. Select all these key points. No, it doesn't want to select everything. Here. Are you happy? No. I'm so annoyed by this. Why it doesn't want to select everything? So weird. Let me select it again. Where did it go? Upper eyelid. Here. Select. Yeah. Okay. You're doing fine, eyebrow, you're doing just fine. Why is it doing this to me? Why is it not wanting to move all of it? Why does it not want to move all of it? It's drunk. It is drunk. It has to be drunk. It has to be drunk, that's why it's not working. Come back. Oh, I know why. Because we didn't generate a mesh. No, it's because we didn't generate mesh, so this mesh only has 4 points, and all it can do is manipulate it around these 4 points. So if I generate this mesh, and now it has a lot of points to play with, and now it will be a little bit happier. No, come on. Let me go all the way back actually. Before it twists the shapes. Yes. Now let's find the upper eyelid, generate mesh first. Have to remember generating mesh. Actually, I'm gonna select everything, I'm gonna generate mesh, I'm gonna do standard. Now everything has a mesh to begin with, just in case we forget. And this one, I want a heavy deformer because it's very detailed line. Now I think I will be able to. I think I will be. It's not happy. It doesn't want me to select all the points. Sometimes. I don't even know. Sometimes. Yeah, see, let me know. It's so complicated. Must have some personal issues at home with this eyebrow. We have this eyebrow going down, we have the lower eyelid. Oh, not eyebrow, but eyelid. Going up. This one, I think we'll just do the janky way of shrink it down. And then the eye socket is gonna squeeze down just like this. Yes, now if we do this, we have this eye open and close. And now it can look at you in a very unhappy eye. It's not looking at me, it's not looking at me. So yes, now we have all the eyes basically set up. Yes, we have all the eyes set up. Now we do the eyebrow rotation and position. We're gonna skip the eyebrow rotation, I think. But basically it's just another parameter that changes the eyebrow by if we select this and then do the rotation and make the keyforms. I think for the time we're gonna skip that and only do the positioning. Where is eyebrow? And we're also gonna skip the angle, which is the form of the eyebrow, whether it's angry or happy or not. Similarly, we also skip the smiling eye thing. This is eyebrow L, Y. We add 3 parameters. It's low. Let me double check which one is which. Eyebrow L, Y. Low, high, left and right. Low, high, left and right. Okay. So low, high, and X on the left is left, on the right is right. We have this low, and we have a little bit higher. This is high. Now we go back to default. Stop. Now we go position of eyebrow R. And we do 2 parameters or 3 parameters. Yes. Go low, high. Preferably we should move them together so they're the same low and high, but here we're just lazy. Yeah. And this should also be connected with eyebrow. Actually, let's move this. Yeah. So this should be connected to eyebrow RX. We have 3 of them on the left, right, and middle. And the other one is also have LX. 3 of them, 1 in the middle, 2 left and right. And now I'm going to attempt to select both of them and move them together to set them. Now you see they become yellow. It's because they are not all attached to all of the parameters. So some of the selection is attached to some of these, which is why it's yellow. But that is okay. It will only affect the one that's selected. So if we select both X on the left and we move both of them on the left, and then I select them on the right and move both of them on the right. Yeah. Now we have to do the same thing again by synthesizing the corners, because it's technically more points than just the one that we defined. We need to calculate the rest. Here we go. Now if we connect them, it's not moving exactly as I think it should be. Something is wrong. Maybe X should be on top of right, on top of Y. Connect them again. Up, left, right. Yes, X should be on top of Y. Up, down, left, right. And now the eyebrow movement is set. I am going to save this project. So in case something crashes. Live2D seminar has run. Yes. Now that is saved. I feel much safer. We're gonna skip angle and form. Then we for front hair move. This front hair move is a natural movement, so we can link it to physics. And the way to do this, we're gonna do like a left-right movement of the front hair. So if I have a brush, the brush is basically a way to select the points. So you can either just pick the points or you can brush them. And it will select the points and put a weight on them. So I can select this point a little bit and I can select that point a lot more. You can see the darker purple is selected a lot more than the lighter purple, or the saturated purple is selected more than the dark purple. So if I move them, the one that selected more will be moving more than the one selected less. And we're gonna use the hair movement and assign the parameter on this one, the hair move front. We'll do 3 keyforms, one moving a little bit to the left. Actually, that's probably fine. And one moving a little bit to the right. So it's gonna be like left and right, left and right. If we reset the default, and now I have to remember how to do physics. Open physics and scene settings. Make a new group. Call it hair front. Preset head input. It's something that's related when you move your head. If the physics, then you choose head input. And there's a lot of presets. You can change the detail of them, but they basically do a pretty good job. And that's going to be a short hair in front. We do this, and now we are going to go output settings. Input is basically related to how the head moves, and we haven't defined the head movement, so it's not going to do anything. Output, we have to add the hair move front, and that is pretty much set. This is because we haven't defined how the head moves looks like, so you can't see the head move. But now if you imagine the head is moving, then the hair is moving. And same goes with ears and stuff, which I'm probably not gonna do. I want to do breathing. Breathing is a default thing, which affects the body but not the hair, not the head. So when you have a body, you can do breathing. But no, let's not do this. Let's not do this. But basically, you create a deformer of the whole body, and then make it go large and small, and then automatically when your character is in VTuber Studio, it will breathe. So your body will go large and small, like it's very subtle. But yeah, we don't have a body, so let's not do this. I was thinking if I can make the head goes large and small, it's gonna be very janky, so I think that's too much. Mouth form. Mouth form is complicated as fuck, so we're gonna do the jankiest ever. We have the form which is smile and not smile. Head inflates. Form not smiling, smiling. Closed, open. We'll just do a very simple one. I can show you in this avatar. The mouth form has a lot of different ones. Like closed, I have not happy, okay, happy. Open a little bit, open a little bit, open with teeth and smiling. And it's very detailed. That makes when you talk it looks a little bit more realistic. But I'm not gonna do that here. And all of these are not difficult, they just takes time. Like just very time consuming. You have to find the reference and thank you. You just have to find the reference and make them look right. And you can like import reference pictures in here and put it like transparent on top of yours, and you can, when you bend shapes, you can bend to the correct shape. And that makes it a lot easier when you have something that's just a reference. Basically, you're just tracing it. So mouth form is related to everything inside the mouth. We've set the default, we'll make 3 parameters on the mouth form, and 3 parameters, actually we'll just make 2, because janky. Open, close, not smiling and smiling. Let's do this. So when we are not smiling, we have to close the mouth, draw the shape again, make it straight. And here, we'll do this cat mouth thing. We'll make it not smiling. Oh, I forgot to change back to the cursor. Yes. Kind of squeeze everything down a bit. I mean, it's pretty janky, but it's fine. Actually, maybe the lower mouth should disappear. Make it a little bit nicer. Make it a little bit nicer. Come back out, come back out. That one was basically editing the mesh. If you don't like the mesh, if some part doesn't bend as detailed as you want it, you can edit the mesh and make it bend perfectly. So now the mouth is closed. We also need to close the whole mouth. I guess we just do this and kind of hide it. Yeah, nobody will notice. There is a small line. That is the mouth. And then that's open. Oh, that's open. That's closed. Open, closed, open, closed. And now when we are closed, we want a smiling thing. So we come back, that should be smiling closed, and then we're gonna have a smiling open. Basically we'll make it like a happy large mouth. It's good enough. Now we select mouth again. Squeeze it down. This is happy, closed, not happy, happy, not happy, 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 happy. And now we have a open happy. So I think we just make it larger. We'll just make the whole thing larger so it feels happy. Yes. Oh, that's so janky. Oh, that's so janky. Alright, so. Okay, so when you have the mouth open, not happy, happy, not happy, happy. Closed, happy. Closed, half open, happy, half open, not happy anymore. Now I have basically all the mouth form set. Save, save. Now, let's get the whiskers, some janky physics. Actually, let's move the head first. That's the biggest thing. Move the head. To move the head, we need basically everything, because everything is gonna move with the head. Maybe not neck. Yeah, let's not do neck, just to show. So we select all the upmost level of deformer of everything, and then we connect it with XYZ. Actually, we connect it with XY, and Z is gonna be another thing. Oh, Z is gonna be another thing. Okay, we're gonna have a rotation thing. So usually we use the warp deformer, which warps the whole thing. And there is also another thing called the rotation deformer, which rotate things in the center point. So we're gonna select all these and make a rotation deformer of them. Now they all have this rotation deformer. And then I have to figure out how to move this rotation deformer without moving the other things. How do I do that again? I can't remember. Let's take the rotation deformer out of everything. Oh. Should we go back, go back, go back? Yes. Let's make a rotation deformer with nothing in it. And then remove it. No! How do I make a rotation deformer with nothing in it? Rotation deformer. Set manually. I want nothing in it. How do I have nothing in it? I'll move to say out of it. Yes, now I have a rotation deformer with nothing in it. And put it like where the head would rotate, I guess somewhere here. And then we put everything back in there again except the neck. So we put it inside Z. Oh, something went wrong. Something went wrong. Janky! Help! Everything is under head. Yes. We have rotation, that's out of head. Everything's under Z now. Yes. I will put head under rotation. Technically we should call it head rotation. Head rotation. Yes. Now we have head underneath head rotation. So we can rotate the head like this. And we connect the head rotation with angle Z. 3 of them. Here. How do I rotate? This. So sketchy. And then we go to the other side and rotate the other way. My neck hurts. So now it's connected to the neck. Yes. Okay, we go back to default. And now we select everything again. I really think I messed something up. But it's fine. I think I by mistake put everything underneath head. Let's take them out. Yeah, now it's right. Now we select everything again and attach them to X and Y because they are more three-dimensional. Z is just yeah, Z is just rotation. So we have 3 of them on X and 3 of them on Y. Middle is the same. Left. Oh. It's gonna be having the whole thing turning left. And I'm gonna attempt to do this. See if it works. Yes, it sort of works. What I would do is I would customize every layer to the right shape. So the face would have a very different shape. And usually I would have a guide layer, so I match the shape of the face to the correct shape that I think looks right. But here I'm just gonna janky it. So it might look really bad, but it doesn't look right. But what can I do? Got no time. So yeah. This is fine. This is fine. This is totally fine. Select both of the eyes, and I select half of it, and then I make half of it smaller than the other half. And now it's three-dimensional. Yes. Just for explanation. It's three-dimensional now. We need the back hair back. and we want to twist it out a bit so the back hair is still there. Now, why is it like that? Did I break something? I might have. Why is it not going back to original? Default looks wrong now. I must have moved something wrong. Let's go back. Going back, going back. So, back. Head rotation, we need to select all these. That's alright. We do 3 of this and 3 of this. I'm gonna lock the default value, so this value will never change in case we make the same mistake. Now it's gonna look left again. Do this, move them left a bit, and then we do this part. Maybe shrink it a little bit. 3-dimensional, 3-dimensional. And then we choose the hair part of it, and we take it back out. Back up, take it back up. And in the back hair, we need to select this. Yes. Get the back hair out again. Bottom, select the top. Move it a little bit. And most importantly, the face. How should we do the face? Can I? No, I can't add a line on it. No. Let's just do this. I think that's good enough. And the eyes, do the same again. Select the left part and make it smaller than the right part, so it's 3-dimensional. Okay, now, so when I turn left, it's like this. Janky as fuck. Okay, and then we do right. This time, I'll do it slightly nicer by not selecting the hair. We do the hair separately. Maybe also the eyes separately. Hair back, hair front, and then we select everything. Color. Select arm. Then select the middle part. Twist it a little bit. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll go to bed pretty soon. I think we almost finished. Once I'm done with this, I'm pretty sure yeah, there's nothing else after this. So good night. Okay, face. Change this a little bit like this. This part goes up a bit. And then we select the eyes, eyeball, IL and IR, move them to the right. Again, make the right part smaller. Might as well move the mouth towards here. And the hair. is gonna be the middle line, it's gonna go further to here, but everything else is gonna be the same. Back hair, just gonna twist a little bit, make some kind of three-dimensional following now. Okay, that's turning right, turning left, turning right. So bad. Okay, let's just do that. And then back to default. Something is wrong again. How come? I didn't lock again? Oh man. I might have messed something up again. I messed the front hair again. Default back. The reason it's masked because I chose the default thing, not the deformer, which we should choose the deformer. Alright, deform. Yes. Now I choose hair back. Let's do the same. Yes. Turning left, it looks better than turning left. Right, it's slightly nicer. Now we do Y. Now once again go back to select everything because time. And what are we going to do with Y is select the top part, make it smaller. Oh. So which is up and which is down? I'm going to check. Okay. Y smaller is looking down. With this, make this part smaller. Having a three-dimensional effect. And then we select all the middle part and twist them up. And that's basically us looking up. And then we go down again. And then we select the bottom part. Make it smaller. Then we select the middle part. And twist them down. This is us looking down. We have looking up and looking down. Now we select all the things again. We have to synthesize the corners because it's same with the similar concept with the eyes. We only did part of it. Maybe we'll calculate the rest. Yes. Now if we connect them, top left, top right, bottom right, up down, left right. We can go looking top right and closing one eye. Killer! Yes. So I think that's all. Let's do yeah, it's fine. I think with this we could do a body Z. Let's do a body Z. Body Z. Select and then select Z. 3. And this one goes to the left. Which we select the top part, move it to the left. Why is it not moving? Oh, maybe it just, oh, it works a bit. It works very little bit. Okay, then let's not do body Z. Let's add a physics on the whiskers. And that would be the last thing we're gonna do. Physics and scene blending. Add whiskers. Import preset that goes with the head. And we do I don't know, hair long. output to the whisker layer. So now you see the eyes is moving around, the head is moving around, and the whisker is kind of moving with. Yes, great, this looks great. And then another thing we need to do is we select two eye open thing, and we need to attach them to blinking. Oh, I think it's automatic set up. Settings for blinking and lip sync. So let's find it. Okay, it's not. Let's do the eye blinking with open. Now, here there is a random animation button. If we do this, now it's talking, looking up, down. I think this is pretty much finished. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna save this character, export runtime as IMO3 file. Oh, it says my texture is not generated, so we press Ctrl and T, and we're gonna generate some textures. Automatic layout, everything is already in there. We press OK. It's very simple, and it's generated all the textures. And it's just additional step that you have to do. And then we export. It looks all fine. We could keep it on 4 maybe. And this all looks fine. We do OK. Now we have untitled MO31. Let's make a new folder. Save. Now I'm gonna attempt in the next 2 minutes put this janky head in my VTuber studio. Janky head. I have to find where my VTuber studio is, and I'll try to put it in there. And I'll try to switch to this head, and then we'll do the outro with this head. I can maybe show you. It's in the VTuber Studio installation folder, VTube Studio Data, Streaming Assets, Live2D Models. Here is all the models. We'll paste this in here. Janky head. Now I'm gonna turn my VTube Studio camera off, because I'm gonna switch it. Haha, switching. I think I need to restart VTube Studio. Oh, I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to. Let's do auto setup for iPhone. Okay, I think this works perfectly. This is great. I'm gonna turn it back on. VTube Studio, here we go. Hi guys, this is just a head, janky head. Let's go to the camera thing. Yes, so we have managed to speedrun Live2D. Now you can see I can turn my head left and right, and my mouth is kind of talking when I talk. And my eyes, I move my eyes, I hope it's moving. And then I close my eyes, I open my eyes. Yes. So we have made this janky head in today's speedrun of Live2D. Thanks everybody for watching, and I think we're gonna attempt to have a more detailed workshop on Sunday afternoon. Try to get everybody started with Live2D. And have everybody to understand the basic functions of the deformers and assigning things to parameters. And hopefully people can make a janky head, maybe a bit more simpler than this, maybe only the eyes and mouth and a egg head instead of hair and ears and whiskers and turning around. So yeah, well, thanks for watching. I guess I'll end the stream now. Goodbye. This looks so bad.